President Obama touting our progress against ISIS, saying our homeland is safer than ever before. Watch him here.
One of the reasons that we don't have networks and cells that are as active here as they are in certain parts of Europe is because the Muslim American community in this country is extraordinarily patriotic and largely successful. The homeland is significantly safer than it otherwise would be.
Safer than we otherwise would be. I mean, can he really say that right now? I mean, this week alone, there were 2 ISIS-related arrests right here in the U.S. The feds took this North Carolina man into custody for allegedly trying to create an ISIS sleeper cell in America. He also allegedly claimed to have brothers in Texas and Mexico that were interested in doing the same. So I got to ask you, are we really making progress when it comes to fighting ISIS? Joining me right now, 4-star general and Fox News military analyst, General Jack Keane. General Keane, welcome back. Good to see you. So when the president says we're making progress, what does he mean by that?
Well, the president, unfortunately has had a tendency for almost 8 years now to minimize the enemy threat and also to exaggerate the progress that we're making. So let's deal with some facts. The reality is ISIS today has expanded to 24 countries with 30 affiliations in those 24 countries, and 5 are aspirational that will eventually probably become part of the organization. That is up from early last year of 9 countries and 15 affiliations. So here we have ISIS expanding worldwide. That is hardly making progress. Secondly, we know for a fact, because Mr. Sarfo, who has been talking to us in a German prison and is an ISIS fighter, has told us there is an external terrorist organization that is controlled by ISIS in their safe haven in Syria by a man by the name of al-Adnani. And so there is a network organization out there that they're controlling that is, in fact, conducting these attacks around the world. There's been over 100 attacks since ISIS was formed, and those attacks are spreading. We see them in Europe. There's been a dozen attacks in Europe against 5 NATO nations, to include the United States as a part of that. So those are the facts. The other thing is, now here's the progress. We have made progress taking territory, some 40 to 50% of territory away from them in Iraq, and we've taken back some 20% of the territory. But let's go back to some other facts. The safe haven in Syria is from which everything originates, and that is still in place. And we have no near-term plans that I'm aware of to destroy that safe haven, which must take place. Which
you've said before. I mean, you need to destroy the caliphate so that you destroy their base of operations, and then somehow you got to destroy that and basically destroy them on social media, where they're connecting with each other and radicalizing people all over the globe, General.
No, you're absolutely right. And we've been attempting to do some of that. It is very difficult because of the sheer explosion of social media, as we're all aware of. But yes, we do have some people working on that full time, but it's really tough work to get done. Right. The best thing that's going to happen is the physical destruction of the organization at this safe haven, which means a military operation to go in there and kill and capture them.
Well, hopefully we get it at some point. Otherwise, the risks we don't even want to think about. General Keane, thank you very much, sir. Good to have you here.